You already know. Period.
Welcome back. welcome back to Commission Reviews, the queen of reality TV. I'm also live on Commission Reviews, comedians, celebrities, the things. Let's talk about it. Before Spectrum gave me an alert saying they're gonna do some potential outages, so they might turn my internet off because they're doing some kind of testing. So let me do live real quick. I want to let me go to the article first. I thought I had it up. I'm so sorry. I should have this ready. God dang it. All right, let's see here. Because he's been the talk of the town. Um let me see what Essence say. It says Rickey Smiley discovers he's a father of 5-year-old twins. Media personality Rickey Smiley, 56, recently learned that he has more children than he thought. He uncovered that he's father of 5-year-old twin girl. Discovery was joyous and brought light to the radio personality's life. When I tell you that's the first time I saw the sun again, Smiley said in an interview on the Smitty and D Show podcast. During the dark hour, the sun came back out. The dark hour the media personality is referring to is the death of his 32-year-old son, Brandon, to a drug overdose in 2023. Smiley said it took around a year for the reality of Brandon's passing to sink in. That's when he learned he was the father of twins. Right before the 1 year anniversary of my son's death, I found out I have 5-year-old identical twin, beautiful daughters. The 56-year-old found out after his ex girlfriend learned through court proceedings that Smiley, not the other man, was the father of his girls. Smiley continued, we dated after that relationship ended, and come to find out I have 5-year-old identical twin, beautiful daughters that I am head over heels in love with, he shared. Now, let me find the video because let me find the. Wait a minute. Well, he actually speaks on this. Um. Okay.
I need gas money.
It's because hold on.
I'm about to get deep, y'all. And I apologize. Well, all right. So,
Is that done before you trouble?
whew,
Like sitting there on that front row of my son's funeral, wondering like, what? And the 1 year anniversary, right before the 1 year anniversary of my son's death. Now, mind you, God, I put in some work though. After my son died, I still went out and fed the homeless. I still went out and said, I'm gonna show you God. You remember when Job's wife told him to curse God and die? And he said no, and he continued to serve God, and God gave him double for his trouble. Remember that story of Job? Man, God did that for me also. I found out before the 1 year anniversary of Brandon's death. God was like, be still, I got you. And that's the first time I actually felt it. I didn't feel Brandon's death until 1 year later during the anniversary, because when he died, I had to take care of everything and make sure everybody was straight and console my kids, console my mother, make sure my son, other parents was straight, and just did the best I could to support them and keep everything together. So when that 1 year came, it was like somebody whispered to me and told me that Brandon had passed away. The only difference was I didn't have a casket or no flowers, no obituary. So I felt it. I was by myself sitting in Florida. And I went to Florida. I couldn't even stay in my house. I just went to Florida and stayed there for weeks. And I had got a phone call from an ex-girlfriend. And I remember exactly where I was standing in my apartment. And she had explained that, because I asked her, because we're friends. And most of my exes, women that I've dated, we are best friends. I don't be like, get the hell on and F you and all that stuff. Some relationships, most of my relationships don't work out because of my schedule and because of well, dating schedule, and sometimes we just end up going apart, but we remain connected. She went to court with her, with her ex-boyfriend about her identical twin daughters.
Mm-hmm.
Found out that those identical twin daughters was not her ex-boyfriend. And we dated after she ended that relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Come to find out that these why you looking at me like that? Come to find out I have 5-year-old identical twin, beautiful daughters that I am head over heels in love with.
The moment, y'all.
Okay, so shout out to Smitty and D. Go follow their YouTube channel. The entire Ricky Lake interview is there. I'm sorry, Ricky Lake. Dear God, y'all gonna kill me. Ricky Smiley. Oh my God. The Ricky Smiley interviews on Smitty and D. Please go follow. Okay. All right. Love the interview style, by the way. If y'all ever see this Smitty and D, love the whole situation. So with that being said, let me find this video. Let's see, where is this? This is the guy here.
So crazy, man.
Okay.
Watching that video was so disgusting.
Now, this guy is apparently the man that has been raising the two young ladies. And, from what Ricky's saying, this man that he's not the father, I am, was presumed to be the father. Based on what Ricky is saying, this is his response, okay?
I appreciate y'all for reaching out to me, man. Because watching that video was so disgusting. It's Ricky. It triggered me, man. Like, I'll never get over that situation. For 5 years, man, they knew. For 5 years. The mama in on it, the grandma in on it, and the real victims are those twin girls and her oldest daughter. And he been calling her his daughter too, man. It's so crazy, man, but they don't understand. Man, that situation, man, it destroyed me. It destroyed everything I had going on. Mentally, I was shocked. And when I found out about them having this going on, that's when she started trying to pull the girls from me and trying to manipulate everybody and saying, oh, Nehemiah don't take care of his kids and all that like that. Her and her mama just trying to keep covering. Nehemiah, you the dad, you the dad, you the dad. Them your girls, come take care of your girls. Having her dust at home girls harassing me and got her, even her brother just passed away, he died. And before he died, he was mad at me. He was mad at me thinking I was some hate. And that whole time, bro, I'm like, so I'm trying to beat her, I'm trying to fight for my kids, and she just pulling it back. And it just denying access and manipulation, invite my other kids to hang out with the girls, all that. Man, that was so why? That situation me, and I know it other people out here too. Not just men. It's these children that's watching. You know what I'm saying? She has an older daughter who I came in and I just tried to love the shit out of that little girl because she lost her father a couple years ago to a motorcycle accident. So I just feel like God had his hands on that whole situation. I don't want to be the type of dude that come in and you know. She needs to see somebody loving her mama right because her dad can't no longer do it. But when I saw how wicked her mom was and her grandma is, I had to get out the way. So
Whoa. Wow. Okay. First of all, that's a lot. Okay. Apparently, Ricky Smiley coming out to the world and everybody know, hey guys, let me sip my coffee real quick. Yes, I'm drinking coffee at 12 o'clock. It's been a crazy morning. So Ricky Smiley comes out and lets everybody know, hey guys, look, I got 2 babies. I'm excited. Y'all know I went through a horrible loss, losing his son. Of course, we saw him go through that. So to hear that he has 2 twin little girls, we was like, oh shit. Next thing I know, all over the blogs is I'm like, oh, what did happen? Nobody can announce Jesus to be like, nobody told me nothing. Talking about a paternity Tuesday test, Ricky. Okay. Let's continue this.
I just gave her mom and her grandma just all the leverage in the world. Yeah, man. He ain't. You see how he treating little sisters? And they were just pulling the girls away from me and lying. And it was too. Yeah, man. It was. Man, I'm gonna say all of this, and I'm gonna try to be done with it for now, because it's an everyday battle, and it's hard for me to even love the person that want to love me. It's hard for me to look at anybody the same, man. They try to sprinkle a little God in it. They try to throw God in it. And, everything happened for it. Man, listen.
Oh. Wow.
Well, if God did that for a reason, let me tell you something.
Mm-mm.
You better stop doing that. I'm telling y'all better make some laws and some consequences for these women who be doing it, because that her oldest daughter could have lost her mom behind that.
Wow.
The Rickey Smiley that we know, who we adore, that we listen to every day, he could have been the guy who we all adored, man, and we thought highly of, and nobody's perfect, but to sprinkle your son in that wicked, and to sprinkle a little God in it too.
Oh, okay. Wow. So, whew, I guess he didn't like the part where he brought up the fact that he lost his son. Wow. And you know what? Listen to his voice. He sounds like he is hurt. He really does. Like, a lot of people are being affected by this. It just sounds like he's hurt. I'm just like listening to him, and I'm just like, wow. A mess.
Boy, dangerous.
Mm.
But he has enough time to make it right, because those girls are 6. Those memories can be erased. He met them at the right time. Well, he's telling y'all now. But at the right time, they're 6. But it's the older girl. She's about 16, 17 now. I just hope that situation don't up, man. I hope it don't give birth to somebody she's not even destined and created to be. Like, that could child up and start looking at people differently. She probably don't even want to hang around her mama no more, because she's seeing how they just me over.
Oh, Lord have mercy, Jesus. Okay. So I only got a little bit to say as far as the baby mother, because I don't know much about what is. Wait a minute, where is it? Much was going on with that. She not spoke out, but she typed under the shade room. But a lot of videos are saying she typed under the shade room, speaking about this, and she says, to be rightfully honest, my twins' biological dad was the very first person informed that I was pregnant. No one had the joy of raising them as their dad. That was all me for those 4 years. I tried to stay quiet and don't speak on the situation unless you know the truth or have both sides. There's 3 sides to every story. She said there is 3 sides to every story. Now, I just realized, looking at this, she's pretty much calling him a liar. Woo. Hold on. Wow. You know, I'm gonna say something. Wow. This okay, this is what I'm gonna say. It's messed up all the way around. Like the ex-father stated. People say ex-father, the one who was taking care of the babies. I'm not sure what's going on. He shouldn't just quit because of what's going on, but then again, it's a lot happening. It's just trash because if this is actually the case, right, that he actually knew, for her first statement to say, to be rightfully honest, my twins' biological dad was the first person informed that I was pregnant. And this is for I'm assuming the one who's claiming no one had the joy of raising them as their dad. That was all me for those 4 years. Explanation point. Explanation point. You know what I'm saying? You get the gist. She's like, y'all playing in my face. Well, not y'all, but Rickey Smiley is what she's saying pretty much is playing in her face. And everybody else. And so for me, the opinion I have for her is it's messed up because the mother always gets crapped on. Let's be clear. Let's be 100% clear. When something is going on, the mama always gets just pretty much crapped on. Right now, people in the comments, if you saw some of the comments, they were straight up dragging. What was she doing? Going between two guys. I was like, ooh. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. It can't always be the women's fault. I'm not saying women should not be held accountable for their actions, especially if a father doesn't know, Hey, 100%. I'm the first one to say that's trash. But now we're getting two different stories. First, it was Rickey Smiley. You just found out that you are the father on paternity Tuesday. Then we find out, hold up, wait a minute. The mama says you already knew, baby. I'm sorry. You already knew. That's crazy. And I'm not going to even come down on the baby mama because when you listen, baby mother, when you listen to her statement, I tried to stay quiet and for her to say, please don't speak on the situation unless you know all sides. Period. I agree with her. I think that it may have been poor choice for Rickey Smiley to come out, and this is just if this is correct. Let me say this: if he did know about the babies and went on a whole interview to either come out with it first to save face, I don't know. That's not a good look. I mean, it's not. Like this makes absolutely no sense. And then when you hear the father, or I mean, like I said again, I don't know. It just sounds horrible. No matter they're calling him the ex-father. Hold on, let me see. This is the full video. Let me see. They're calling him the ex-father, which is crazy. I don't know what to call him, man. I don't even know his name. I feel bad saying that. It's like calling my baby mother. I can't stand that just because another person's wife. Okay, hold on. Here is this a video right here? Let me see.
Reaching out to me, man. But watching that video was so disgusting. It triggered me, man. Like, I'll never get over that situation. For 5 years, man, they knew. For 5 years. The mama in on it, the grandma in on it, and the real victims are those twin girls and her oldest daughter. And he been calling her his daughter too, man. It's so crazy, man, but they don't understand. Man, that situation, man, it destroyed me. It destroyed everything I had going on. Mentally, I was shot. And when I found out about them having this going on, that's when she started trying to pull the girls from me and trying to manipulate everybody. The people out here too. Not just men. Cause your son in that wicked, sprinkle a little God in it too. Boy, that's dangerous. But he has enough time to make it right. Because those girls are 6. Those memories can be erased. He met them at the right time. Well, he's telling y'all now. But at the right time, they're 6. But it's the older girl. She's about 16, 17 now. I just hope that situation don't, man. I hope it don't give birth to somebody she's not even destined and created to be. Like, that could, they just me over. That ain't cool, man.
Hey, everybody, thank y'all for checking out my interview.
But destined and created to be. Like, that could child up and start looking at people differently. She probably don't even want to hang around her mama no more because she's seeing how they just me over. That ain't cool, man.
Hey, everybody, thank y'all for checking out my interview. Thank y'all for the kind and positive comments. Sometimes people just want to share. I just couldn't, be showing my grandkids and other kids and don't. And everybody that left a positive comment, I really want to thank you.
Comes just a year after a radio personality.
Or there's something that they could talk about and blog about, all that stuff. But God moved in mysterious ways. And
Man, I'm gonna say all of this, and I'm gonna try to be done with it for now, because it's an everyday battle. But wait, so that just gave her mom and her grandma just all the leverage in the world. Nehemiah, he ain't. You see how he treating little sister?
Okay, I'm trying to figure out. Somebody said that that Rickey Smiley was cheat. I don't understand the cheating part.
They were just pulling the girls away from me and lying. And for one reason, let me tell you something. You better stop doing it. I'm telling you, y'all better make some laws and some consequences for these. Can be erased. He met them at the right time. She needed to see somebody loving her mama right, because her dad can't no longer do it. But when I saw how wicked her mom was and her grandma is, I had to get out the way. So that just gave her mom and her grandma just all the leverage in the world. Nehemiah, she has an older daughter who I came in and I just tried.
So this man's really, really upset about this. And you're just listening to his voice. And I wanted to find a lot of people have videos of it out. And what he's saying about, Rickey Smiley is that Rickey Smiley is lying. He's saying that the mother of the babies are lying as well. It's This is just a horrible situation, to be honest, all the way around. It's really sad. Ricky Smiley seems to be extremely happy. I feel like finding out that it seems extremely happy that has I'm sorry, got an email that the baby that he has these babies. It seems very, anybody would be happy, but the thing about it is when you are in the public eye and you're not in a regular life. Like if a person's in regular life is like, look, I got a kid across town, I never see them, whatever excuses they come up with, it's complicated, whatever. People in the regular world not going to care unless they're in that circle or in the child's life, either side of the person's family, friend circle, whatever it might be, and they might have something to say about it. But outside that, nobody's going to say anything, nobody's going to care. But when you are a TV or a celebrity, then a movie, whatever it might look like, or a comedian, blah, blah, whatever it is, if you have two kids that you have pretty much kept hidden for 5 years, not hidden, didn't claim, I don't know, let somebody else raise, whatever, and then you all of a sudden say, like, hey, oh my God, I just found out. There's going to be always somebody sitting back, waiting to get up in the camera and do an Instagram live, TikTok, whatever. So-and-so, yeah, they lying. So sometimes you're like, okay, as a blogger, it's like, okay, I don't know who to believe. I just report it all. But it's crazy to me, and I will say it again, it is crazy to me that you had no idea that you had twins. So when the baby mama says that, she's like, you guys can get off the cap real quick, because he knew about the kids. Now, the other question I will ask is, if he did know, mama, was there an arrangement that you guys, had amongst each other where it's like, look, I'm not gonna. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't read the last part of here. Now let me read this part again by Miss Neal, the baby mother. I'm gonna read it again. She says, to be rightfully honest, my twins' biological dad was the first person informed that I was pregnant. Let me share this on screen so y'all can see what I'm looking at here first. Let me show y'all this message first. I'll share it real fast. Why is that BK commercial in my head? Hey, BK, have it your way. Why is this in my head? Jesus, help me. Help me. Okay, here we go. Okay, let me just take myself off the screen so y'all can see this. Okay, let me read this out loud because I can't read that from there. To be rightfully honest, my twins' biological dad was the first person informed that I was pregnant. But she probably said it like, to be rightfully honest, my twins' biological dad was the very first person informed I was pregnant. No one had the joy of raising them as their dad. That was all me for 4 years. I tried to stay quiet, but I don't speak on a situation. I'm sorry, but don't speak on a situation unless you know the truth or have both sides. There's always 3 sides to every story. That's what we said earlier. Choose as you wish. And for the record, DNA confirm the validity of paternity and we co-parent wonderfully. Let me tell you something, baby. Let me tell you something. She put it. Look at that. DNA confirmed the validity of paternity. And we co-parent wonderfully. So the one thing I will say is that the mother and the, as they call him, the ex-father, both agree that he knew, that everyone knew. So what was the co-parenting per se? Do you get my drift? What was that co-parenting and what did that actually look like? Because that's the question. Is it not? Because it's very confusing to me. Why is it that it's, oh my God, I got a baby. And she was like, wait a minute. You knew, bro. That's just crazy to me. What? That's just crazy. I don't know. Well, anyway, I wanted to come through today and talk about this. I don't know. I'm pretty sure you guys are going to drop my comments and, tell me how you feel about all this. Oh, if you are on commission comedy, on my comedy channel, make sure you guys please join the new membership I have started on that channel. It is monetized. You can also super chat. But if you want to do any of those things, you can just cash at me, commission reviews. Guys, I'm probably going to get rid of StreamYard today. And I'm going to go ahead and go to Restream. I'm going to probably do a test live later to see. I've been using StreamYard for a long time, but the prices are killing me. So we're going to test out Restream. And that's pretty much what that is. All right, y'all. I will see y'all next time. I love y'all down. I will see y'all when I see y'all. Peace. One thing I want you guys to know, and that nothing that will never change about this, I am the queen of reality TV. Don't get it twisted and don't doubt it. It is what it is. Period.